welcome back to Views and Vibes. Sitting here with Soul Edler.
Yes.
Another one of these songs that's off of your first album.
Yes, that's my first single.
First single.
Yes.
Okay.
Step Further.
Nice. I mean, ballads. You know, what's your favorite? Ballads or up tempo?
Oh, that's a tough one. Definitely ballads, I would say.
Okay.
I'm one of those performers or singers, I like to emote. And they typically give me more room to do what I can do vocally and emotionally.
Right.
But I love, I love rocking it out. I love
getting people up on their feet.
I love, I love all of that.
Right.
The longer I started performing and the more I started doing it, the more comfortable I got to the point where I'd start dancing on stage and stuff like that too. Right. So I love it all.
Okay. Well, it's time for us to do what I call the interview section. Not just interview. All right. Interview. So the questions get a little bit deeper here. A little bit more standard, but a little bit deeper.
All right. I'll try not to be long-winded.
And don't be scared of them either. Don't be scared. Just go for it.
All right.
The first question I like to ask you is, what do words mean to you?
Words are power. I think people underestimate the power of words, whether it's in general conversation or whether it's in songwriting. I think words are very powerful. And once you kind of put them out there, you kind of need to be sure. That's one of I'm a stickler for that.
Okay.
I think about everything I say before I say it, because I know that they can do what I want them to do, or they can do the exact opposite of what I want them to do. So, yeah, words are power.
Okay, so when you are writing lyrics, how do you match up your lyrics to music?
That's a good question. I can write a song, and I tell people this all the time. I can write a song. I can write plenty of songs, but I don't really consider myself a songwriter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it doesn't come as naturally for me as I would like it to, and definitely not as naturally as it comes to most songwriters. It's not always easy. For me, it's not always easy to hear a particular type of music and automatically know what I'm going to say with that music, and vice versa. But sometimes there's still fun in that, because I can still have fun with it. I can say something that somebody else would not have said to that music, that kind of thing. So,
what about other artists? What artists throughout history? Again, I'm a historian, so I always have to go back to history. But what artists throughout all of history would you like to have a conversation with?
So many. But I definitely at the top of my list would be Luther.
Really?
Luther Vandross.
Okay. And what would you say to him? What would you ask him?
I'd probably be speechless. I don't know. I wouldn't ask him anything. I'd sit and let him tell me whatever he wanted to tell me.
Okay.
That's the reverence that I have for his craft and his artwork. Just anything he wanted to tell me. Right. I'll take it and run with it, tattoo it on my shoulder. It's whatever. Right. So yeah.
As an artist, so singing is your main thing. What would you like to do artistically that you haven't tried before?
I definitely would like to get into production. Okay. I actually cannot play any instruments. I have a
Just keep you behind the mic, right? Just not behind the boards. Just
I want to get out of my comfort zone. Right. I actually own a guitar that I cannot play, so I definitely want to get more into instrumentation and production. I even want to act at some point. Okay. So yeah.
Okay. Nice. Why don't you tell us, where we can catch you next? Because I know you're always performing. You're always. You're a hard-working brother.
Always.
So where can our audience catch you?
I will actually be performing tonight for Greater Mount Calvary's singles ministry, SALT. They have an artist explosion type engagement that they have called Cafe SALT. I'll be performing there tonight. And then I'm just going to be popping up a couple more places, like singing background for different artists. I'll be with Trey Thomas, opening for Dietrich Haddon later on this month at the Showplace Arena. Just if you go there, chances are I'll be there, because I'm all over the place. I can't sit still. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up next.
Okay. Is there any other thing that you haven't thought about in terms of lyrics that you would like to express in a future song?
I don't know. I'm all over the place with my lyrics. Okay. I write about anything. I actually have a song on my new album that I'm very excited about. Okay. That is talking about a young man giving free stuff to this girl who comes to his cash register.
Get out of here.
Because he wants her to come back. Okay. I write about anything. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Cool, man. Well, I really like to thank you for being here today. Please, if you want to check out more about Soul Edler, go to our website, viewsandvibes.com. Taking us home today is Soul performing his latest song, The One. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. You'll be singing it all weekend, so enjoy. I'm Tariiq Amari Walton, and this has been Views and Vibes.